So every day I get new subscribers, and there's no way those new subscribers really have any idea of what I'm actually doing other than just seeing me fish. You know, some OG subscribers that have been along the way for years know exactly what I'm doing, but there's definitely some people that don't quite get why in the last video I kept questioning, am I supposed to quit fishing or not? And so real quickly, I'm going to explain exactly why I was saying that, or what I mean by saying that. Okay, I think I have a way to explain this pretty good. And hopefully quickly, because it's supposed to be a fishing video. Okay, so I made a little graph right here. The green line is cost of living. That's how much my bills cost. On the bottom, we have Ishtech sales and YouTube money. My income, blue line. My savings is the pink line. That's money I have in my bank account. Now, if you notice, right now, I am currently running off of my savings to pay for my cost of living. And as time goes on, it is lowering because I don't have enough income from Ishtech sales and YouTube. As my Ishtech sales go up and my savings go down, at some point, the hope is, or the goal is, make this blue line go above the green line before the pink line goes below the green line. What you're seeing right here, this is optimal. This is optimal. This is what I want to see. Okay, but if you notice the pink dotted line, if this is to happen, my savings gets depleted to the point of cost of living prior to the Ishtech sales going up to the green line, I have a problem. I'm not saying this is what's happening. I'm just explaining to you why when I'm out making a YouTube video, not just fishing, and for an entire week I can't even get on the water, that is the same as you guys rolling up to work one day and the doors are closed and your boss says, come back next week. And you go, am I going to get paid? And he goes, absolutely not. You would be upset. Now again, this makes it sound like I'm taking this too seriously because this is my job. That's not what I'm saying. Me saying to myself, am I supposed to stop fishing? Is me questioning this goal. I am analyzing my cost of living, analyzing my sales, and analyzing my savings. I've done this my whole life, but even more so now because, and this is the odd thing, 5 years into doing this, this seems possible for many reasons, right? My cost of living is probably a whole lot lower than most people's cost of living because I worked my butt off in my 20s, 60, 70, 80 hours a week, and I didn't pay anyone to do anything. I mountain balanced my own tires by hand. I fixed all of the problems in my own house. I fixed everything dealing with a car. I did everything on top of working those hours so that I continued to grow my savings account so that in case something happens, I would be safe for a while. Well, something happened, and that's when I lost my job during COVID because my company shut down. I was already planning on doing the YouTube thing prior to that, so I am not one of the people who said, oh, I'm going to go be a YouTuber. I had already planned on doing this. Wasn't much longer before COVID, but it was before COVID that I planned on doing this. So I guess that kind of explains the story here, right? So when you hear me say, should I quit fishing? I'm looking for everything as a sign to say, you need to go back to work. Which I'm fine with. I'll go back to work. I'll get a job. I don't care. I like working. I'll be honest with you guys. I miss being a welder. Period. I miss it. I liked being a fitter. I did more fitting than I did welding. But being able to go back into a booth, put a dark hood on, listen to some music, and TIG weld away was almost heaven. Now don't get me wrong, just about every other aspect of working was absolutely terrible. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to make you guys understand the whole picture here. And a lot of you guys do understand. I know. I can tell by the comments some of you definitely understand. And to expand on this a little bit is, the day I decide that I need to go get a job or that I want to go get a job, everything I'm doing here is probably going to come to an end. I know enough about YouTube now that I know that if you don't put out at least one video a week, maybe you can get away with one video every 2 weeks for a while. But if you don't have at least one video a week, you will start to decline. People will move on to other YouTubers. There's plenty. There's more now than there ever was before. There's so many opportunities for you guys to watch something else or someone else. And if you don't keep up and maintain a level of commitment to YouTube, you will fail. So what I'm really saying is if I go back to work, I won't have enough time to fish, do YouTube, edit, make, and sell baits. It's just not going to happen. You know, and again, that's why I'm saying I made a choice here to go down this rabbit hole in hopes that it will work out. My goal for my income here is very low. I don't need much. to have this continue. But it doesn't mean at my age that it makes sense. That's why you hear me say, am I supposed to stop fishing? I have a lot of experience and I have a lot of knowledge with a lot of different things. And so my resume will look good. Technically, up until I lost my job and started YouTube. Because, you know, will they see what I'm doing as working? Or do they see 5 years of me being a bum not doing anything? I don't know how employers would look at this. I can sit and say that in my time off, I managed to start a successful YouTube channel and a successful bait business. But will they look at it that way? I'm not so sure. I feel like this is getting quite lengthy and we should just move on to the actual video, which is exactly what we're going to do. Hopefully you guys understand why I'm questioning if I should continue, especially with all these bad signs. Anyways, here it is. Hopefully enjoy. Thanks for watching. It's the moment. This is the day. I'm going out to try the last place on my list for spring. We're gonna set the bar low. As long as I can get in the water and I catch at least one fish and I can get home safely, it is a success. Okay, if we don't meet those 3 criteria, I hate to say it, but it really does feel like a sign. So my mind is saying this trip's gonna be okay. It has to be. If not, I don't well, anyways, we won't talk about if it doesn't. We're just gonna assume it's going to go good. Well, first thing I'm gonna say is it looks a little muddy. Could be a bad thing, actually. Very weird color. Wow, that changed a lot. Totally different color than before. It's like chalky. That's not good. Might have to use a bladed jig. It sucks because I don't even really have a great place to put the boat now. I have nothing. The wind's gonna blow this the f away. Yeah, I'm sliding in. Stay here. Hopefully. At least the wind kind of temporarily stopped, it seems like. Don't fall the f*** in. Fishing line all over me already. Oh. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Hopefully we can get back out of here. Fishing line on this now. Holy crap, dude. Fishing line all over me. I don't think we're going to do good because literally everything is mud. But we do have a bladed jig. This is not the way I wanted to experience this place because it's going to make this very tough. We're not going to go down, we're just going to work our way up. Just straight chalky mud. I mean, it's always fun being on the water, but I mean, I have like what? I mean, I have maybe foot and a half visibility. That's it. You know, this is a part of what I do, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta adapt to that kind of stuff. It just sucks it's the first time here. I can't see where anything I should be targeting is at. I can't see nothing. This would happen. It makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? I don't know. This is feeling like all this is a sign. There's got to be a reason why everything's going wrong. I mean, all this looks good, but I don't know how long it's been high, so like, I don't know. I just don't know. A little runoff right there. Little creek coming in. Nothing. Absolutely nothing is happening. We catch anything, it'll be an absolute miracle. Unless we find something that looks really good, I'm not even stopping. I can't even say it's straight mud. It's not mud, it's something else, but its visibility is next to nothing. Well, I see some rocks. There's bait fish right there. Do feel like I should have been here a week or two ago. Just keep going. There's a bridge right here. Keep thinking what else I could say to make you guys understand that I already feel like this is another sign. I stopped here one time just to look at it and was like, oh, this looks real nice. Come back and it's several feet higher and muddy as hell. I'm just gonna call it muddy because I don't know what to call this. It's not the mud I'm kind of used to, but it's still mud of some kind. Oh, I should just get the out of here, shouldn't I? I think I should. I picked a one day after it gets muddy. I'm just gonna drive around. There's no point in even casting. I never been here before. I can just blind cast all day and get lucky, but I don't know what this all means. It ain't no good for me. Like, I don't even want to drive fast because I can't see. I really don't need to ram into a sharp ass stick or a piece of metal or something. I'm not even tying nothing back on. It's not even worth it. And I see a place that I would have to probably get out and walk. And I'm not doing it. It's not worth it. I gave new places more than enough opportunity and I just get shut down every time. At least this one I'm on the water, but this is ridiculous. Well, might as well test out my jointed spinnerbait. I'm not trying to go up that. I could walk it. I caught nothing. I am seeing absolute no reason to continue. Let's turn back around and go home. I'm done. Done. Yeah, I can be negative about this, but ultimately, at some point, you have to just stop and say to yourself, I'm being pushed another direction. It isn't what this is no good. I don't know what it is. I don't exactly know, but whatever I'm doing, this ain't it. I'm not gonna fight it. You know, after this, it's gonna rain like crazy. This is my only opportunity. And I'm not saying I won't fish in rain. I'm just saying I'm not going to try and fish a new spot flooded and muddy. I gave it a bunch of effort. Like I said, editing. You guys don't know how long I've been here and how many casts I made and what I did. Absolutely nothing has happened. I think I should have been here a week or two ago. Not now. I casted every rock, every eddy. Nothing. You know, so this is something else I want to make clear here. On the last video, a lot of people were just suggesting use this boat ramp or do this or go here, or you could have hit another one on the way home. I understand what you're saying, but I need you to understand. I'm trying to do something very specific here. These locations I'm trying, or were trying at that time, were technically special for this time of year. Technically. I can't prove that if I can't get on the water. But two, I'm constantly watching the weather, and I knew that that week was my week. That week and a half, was my only time. That was my only shot. One, because I am not going to try and learn a new spot when it's high, flooded, and muddy. A, it's not safe. B, I can't see anything to either prevent damage to my boat or to accurately fish a location based on my skills and knowledge. You know, that's why I went out so many different trips at that time, because I knew that was my window. And that's why I kept saying what I was saying, because I knew that it was over and done. I know I can go other places. I know I could go closer. That's not the point. Now that that window's gone, it's now flooded and muddy everywhere, I have to wait a whole nother year to attempt to learn what I needed to learn. And it's the last piece of information I really needed to connect and do a full circle throughout the whole year of what I wanted to know. My goal isn't just to go catch fish. There's always a greater picture behind what I'm doing, at this point anyways. You know, you guys saw the video of me going up the creek 2 weeks ago now, I believe. Super successful. We basically just did the same thing in this creek, and absolutely nothing happened. But you know, on the way home, I still just kept thinking about it. I thought, well, if this place is flooded, then the place I was at last time that had no water flow at all should have more water and should be pretty easy to catch some fish. Care if I make a few casts? Oh, you got lines out? No. Okay, you're good. You been catching any? Yeah, I was here, I think it was just a few days ago, and it was like extremely shallow. Ooh. Little walleye. Little one. Paddle tail. Little guy. He's tiny. Oh, this one feels better. Nice. Thought he was gonna be bigger than that though. He felt heavy at first. Man, he had me fooled. It's a nice one. See you, bud. You want one of these?
Is it?
Little paddle tail?
I've got a couple.
I didn't bring a whole lot of stuff with me, but I can give you one. Not saying it's the ticket, you know, but... Oh yeah, I got a YouTube channel, and I started making my own baits and things this last year.
Oh, you make your own?
Yeah, this is all stuff that I make, yeah.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, you can have these. There's a net on that one. I like to use Neds.
Cool.
You know these paddle tails too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, if you get bored, check it out. It's called Fishing with Ish. I'd give you a sticker. Fishing with Ish. RSH. Short for Ishmael.
Oh, okay.
Those are loaded up with scent too. Yeah. It's Fishing with Ish.
Fish with Ish. Gotcha.
Yeah. I've been doing it for like 5 years, mostly on the Yacht.
Oh, okay.
Well, good luck. Hopefully you catch something on that. See if I can catch a few more. You mind if I use this on my channel at all?
Oh, no, go for it. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I always talk to people all over the place, so I figured if they like to be in it, I'll leave them in. Oh, this feels... Oh, this one feels big too. What is happening? I keep thinking they're bigger than they are though. It's another nice one though. Cool. I'll take it. Look at that. Nice. See you, bud. Probably because it's been so long since I caught a fish. Oh, oh, is that a smallie? Oh, dude, that's a big smallie. No freaking way, dude. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, that's sick. That's a good smallie too. Oh, no way. Oh, that was on the paddle tail I just gave you too, wasn't it? No shit. Dude, that's a big one. That's awesome. Good stuff, man. That's like, what, 16, 17 maybe?
Yeah, he's not too young.
Nice. That's cool. Works pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing all right.
I'm jealous, man. That's what I want to catch, the smallies.
They're definitely in like all around here.
There should be more wherever he was at. They usually have a couple together. Need to get me one of them. Yeah. Oh, there's something. Feels like a walleye. Maybe not. Maybe. It's being funny.
There are some big walleye.
Oh, I'm sure.
I got right up the street.
Yeah, he's a little guy. He's freaking out. Chill out, bud. Oh, give me that back. Oh, guy. See you, bud. Good stuff. What's your name?
Carter.
Carter. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My real name's Dan, but everybody calls me Ish.
That
Yeah.
works.
Just one smallie. There should be more than that. That's a bite. Oh, there's a smallie, I think. Nowhere near as big as yours. Cool. Finally got a smallie. He's heavy for what he is, though. Nice. He's pissed. Different color down here. Nice. And he's chunky. Look how thick he is compared to his head. See you, bud. You know, for as much as I already fished through there and didn't really, you know, I'm just getting them every once in a while. It's kind of weird. You know, it's like they're not that active. Let me know if you want to fish this side or anything.
Yeah, but I might even just go like further on your
Yeah, whatever you want to do. You were here first, man. I'll try down here where you were at.
Alright.
I got one more white one if you want it. I got my logo on it so you can remember.
Yeah, sure. I subscribed to your YouTube channel.
Oh, already?
Good, yeah.
Cool, nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna head out.
Well, hey, nice to meet you. Thanks a whole bunch.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Hopefully you catch some more.
Yeah.
I'll see you. So, you know, I managed to turn the day around a little bit. The fact that there was fish here and not in the creek kind of tells me that they weren't in there, at least in that location. I don't think I was doing anything wrong. I don't think that the fish weren't hungry. I don't think they were there. But overall, technically speaking, we caught fish. I guess it's up to me to however I want to look at it, right? Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better ending to this, you know. Met a fellow fisherman, handed him some baits, and immediately caught a bigger smallie than I caught that day. It feels good. I mean, it feels really good to just be able to hand somebody something and them just immediately put it on and catch fish. And you guys are seeing a color I just made. It'll be in a store eventually, that chartreuse. I'm thinking about calling it Moo Truce because basically speaking, what happened was one day I was looking at some dairy cows and I noticed that, you know, all the cows look the same, but if you really look at them, they all look different because they all have a different pattern. It's a big blotchy pattern. I think something being different makes a pretty big difference, right? And so I had this idea of using really big flake in a bait because a big flake is going to be, it's not going to have an even displacement throughout the bait. So you're going to have this cow effect, which means to me, yeah, it's the same bait, it's the same color, but every bait is going to look different because it's just like a fingerprint. It's all different. So I'm very happy how it turned out. I think it's very cool to have that blotchy flake to it. And as you can see, it works. I find chartreuse more of a walleye color, but Smallies will eat it, as you just seen. You know, to me, this made it worth it. The whole trip. It was worth it. But like I've been saying for a while now, if you guys are interested in any of the baits I've used in today's video, link is in the description to my store. Oh, crap. I forgot to tell you guys. I actually paid for my domain. It was literally 16 bucks for a year. If I'd have known it was that cheap, I'd have done it earlier. But ishtech.com was taken. I thought about doing ishtechllc.com, but then I'm like, it's not that it's lengthy, but I kind of get sick of saying LLC. It's just dumb to me. So I went with ishbaits.com. So if you type in www.ishbaits.com, it will take you to my store now. I can't predict the future. I really don't know what's going to happen with everything. But overall, my hopes are very high. To me, I've already won. I've already done what I wanted to do, and that was to create a successful YouTube channel, start a business, although that wasn't my primary thought. That kind of happened afterwards. And I met a lot of really, really cool people along the way. No matter what, even if the channel doesn't continue, I had a hell of a 5 years doing this. I mean, how many people get to look back and say, I took a half a decade off in my life, quit going to work, and went fishing all the time? Not too many people get to say that. And so I already feel like I've won. This is a complete success. If it doesn't continue in the path that I like, that's okay. It's totally fine. But I thank you for watching. I thank you for being a part of the channel. Thank you guys for supporting me. See you on the next one.